I was blown away the first time I come here because everything's just so high-tech and futuristic.
But when you go and test it and it works, you're like, giddy. Jobs are good.
Working here is breathtaking. There's a lot of things I've seen what I never thought I'd see before.
Over the next 10 years there's going to be an awful lot of growth and an awful lot more jobs available.
We are a world centre of excellence in the North East, and we have many, many exciting companies coming through. We're on the outskirts of Sedgefield, near Durham. We're at Net Park, and this is the fastest growing science park in the UK today. There's been a number of companies opening here, over 50 in the last couple of years. Polyphotonics is right at the cutting edge. There's only a handful of companies in the world undertaking this work. Basically, we lay down a number of organic materials at very, very thin quantities, and we end up with something that's still 2,000 times thinner than a human hair. And then we run a current through that and create light. Polyphotonics scales the world looking for eligible scientists. Almost everybody, without exception, has a PhD. The two apprentices obviously don't have PhDs. You know, they've come from school, they've gone on to an apprenticeship, and we've taken them from there.
My name's Josh, I'm 18 years old. I'm an apprentice at Polyphotonics. I was first trained as electrical maintenance and installation electrician. I've done that for 2 years and now I'm training here. I'm going through the electronics side. Hopefully I'm going to start on my HNC.
I'm Sean Bolton. I'm nearly 20 years old and I'm the first apprentice in a high-tech company. I never knew places like this existed in the North East. Since I started here, it's been so important to use the core subjects that I use at school, like maths, English, my science. Those 3 core subjects, it's unbelievable how much you'll actually use them when you think you won't. Now I've finally got to a point where I can achieve degree level, and I think I'm going to go and do physics or chemistry.
I'm Sally Poxon, I'm 26, I'm a graduate mechanical engineer and now my job involves testing wind turbines. When I was choosing my career, it was really important to have a career that was a sustainable career, that was in an industry that wasn't harming the planet, that was actually reducing carbon dioxide levels around the world. In the North East, the wind industry is growing massively at the moment. There's so much potential for new manufacturing facilities, new testing facilities and development facilities for offshore wind, for onshore wind and for wave devices. I currently test blades which are approximately up to about 50 metres long, but I'm designing a facility that will test blades up to 100 metres long. This facility will be one of the largest in the world when it's finished, but at the moment we have the largest independent testing facility in the UK. It's not unusual for a girl to be an engineer anymore, or in any of the technical subjects. I think there's so many different jobs that you can do. To get into a career like this, I would recommend you choosing science and maths subjects. After school I had to choose where to go next, so I chose to go to art college for a year. I actually did an art foundation course, which was really exciting. It's quite surprising to go from art into mechanical engineering, but I'm just one example of the many different paths you can take to go into the renewable energy industry and to be an engineer.
I'm Chris Delaney, 21, and I'm here on a placement from Newcastle University, where I've got my Masters in Mechanical Engineering course. Through the year, I get 3 payments, a total of £1,200 through the year to help with book studies and with living studies. And it's quite rare for an engineering company like this. It's top notch. Basically, I'm an engineer here, so I do all the technical drawings that need doing. And we deal with a lot of the big oil companies and all the offshore rigs, getting all the mediums that they need, so all the oil, all the diesel, everything you need to function your car. I did my work experience at Sound Machine Dynamics. Sound Machine Dynamics do a lot of variation in the robots, you know, sizes from sort of a foot square to mega 6 foot square sort of beasts. This advanced manufacturing, I think, is one of the biggest employers in the region at the minute.
There's several different ways we recruit here, and you can either come as a direct graduate, having studied at university and gained a degree, or there is the year in industry route, which is run by the Engineering Development Trust, or perhaps you can come in as an apprentice and go through the apprentice route here.
My name's Stephen Hart, I'm 22 years old and I'm an apprentice design engineer at Contitech BT. I had the grades to stay on at sixth form, and I stayed on at sixth form. I think I lasted 2 weeks. I wanted out of the school environment, but at the same time I still knew I had further education that I needed to complete. So from leaving school I got an apprenticeship. I went to Northumberland College and I studied a BTEC in manufacturing engineering, which I qualified with double merit. And from there, I went on to study my first year of my foundation degree at Newcastle College, which is a foundation degree in subsea engineering, which is obviously relevant to my job. I really enjoy my work in all aspects of the engineering work that I do. Look into engineering and your technologies and maths, because you're never going to go wrong with things like that.
I think the future's will be bright. There's a lot of opportunities in this company.
Prospects are very bright. There's a lot of prospects at the minute up here, a lot.